Welcome back to the channel of Full Bore Engraving Co. This is Daryl. I'm going to show you today how to engrave on a polymer mag, a Pmag. In this instance it's a Magpul Pmag 30 round. And you can see what I've done is I've scanned in to get a picture of it so I can trace around it with that red line you see there. And basically what that's going to be is to help us to align it in the laser before we put the name on it. So I'm going to hit F4 to zoom back out. So the name we want to put on there is Eyman, E-Y-M-A-N, and the script font is the Amazon BT, and we'll do it at 100 points. So this is really pretty straightforward, except there's a couple of things you might not have thought of that you need to do, especially when you have a script file, script font. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select the font, select the name, Eyman. I've already got it sized to where I want. And then I'm going to go up here to Object, click Object, come down to Convert to Curves, which is also Control Q. Hit that. Then I'll go over here and I'm going to left click this mark right here, which takes the fill out of it. Of course, it disappeared because there's no outline. Then I'm going to right click the color of the outline I want. In this case, I'm just going to do green so it shows up easy. And then I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So these all look good. You don't have any lines crossing other lines, but right here where the Y and the M come together, you see they're just stacked on top of each other, and that might not be a big deal depending on what you like, but if you leave it like this, it's going to make those lines on top of each other. So what I like to do is come over here and I click the virtual segment delete tool, and I want to come in there and I want to delete this part and I want to delete this part. Now, before you leave this, go back over here to the Shape tool, click it, and you'll see all the nodes show up. Well, when I deleted that, you'll see there's two nodes there in each part, and that's because there was two different lines. We don't want that. That will mess up, or can mess up, your fill when you go to your laser. So what we want to do is we want to go over here to, well, to find that, you go to Windows, Dockers, and then we're looking for Join Curves. Well, I've already clicked on it, so it shows up over here on the right. I can click on Join Curves there, and this pops up. And you can change this gap tolerance if you want, but 0.165 seems to work most of the time. So I want to select both of these nodes. Those are one node on this line and one node on this line, and I want to apply to hook those together. So now I've made them one. So that line is one. Now this one's the same way. I want to select both of those and hit apply, and now we got one node. Okay, so let's go back to our pick tool, and we got that one fixed. Now let's see if we find another one here. So there's another one right here where the M and the A cross over each other. So again, we pick the virtual segment delete tool. We click right there and we click right there. Go back to the shape tool, and again we want to select both of those and hit apply to join the curves, and that one apply, join the curves one more time. Let's go check, make sure there's no more, and there's where the A and the N overlap. We get the same thing. Go back to the virtual segment delete tool, delete that, go to the shape tool, select both of those, hit apply for join curves, and select both of those, apply to join the curves. Now, let's just, one more time, let's just make sure. We got smooth lines everywhere. We'll scroll over, don't see any overlapping lines, which is exactly what we want. So I'm going to zoom back out, and I'm moving the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. And let's go back and take the hit right click, and we'll take the outline off, and then left click in green, whatever color you want, and there it shows. So the only thing we got left to do is drag this over here to the mag and place it where we want it. So we click once, we click twice, and you get these curves where you can come down to the corner and you can rotate this. Or if you want, and you know what value you want, you can put your value in here to rotate it. But let's get it, let's see, let's bring it down to the bottom here. We don't want to go too high because this is the part that will stick in the rifle, and if you get it too high, part of your logo or whatever you put on there, your graphics will be hidden inside the rifle. Let's curve that a little bit more and then drag it over here into the middle. And basically that's it. So if you want to see, again, I was talking about this red line right here, and I'm going to move it out of the way just to show you what I'm talking about. Well, let's go up here to nudge factor and hit 5. And then hit the arrow key to the right to nudge it 5 inches over. And you see I've made an outline of the entire magazine. This is a 30 round mag. And what I did this for was to allow me to, I put that in the laser and it will outline this, it'll show this outline. And that way it helps me line up the magazine to where I want, and then this will fit exactly in the spot that I want it to fit in. So if you would like to see a video of me, how do you trace this by hand, the red line around there, just put those in the comment. Let me know, and I'll show you that. But other than that, I'm going to put this on the laser and let you see it be engraved. It only takes a few seconds to engrave, and then we'll be back. Thanks. So there's the finished mag, and you can do just about anything you want to. I mean, graphics, names, markings of any kind. I've even got a camo pattern that I created. I make some special camo for these. So anyway, if you're interested in finding out more about it, contact me from my information below, or put something in the comments. Let me know you're interested, and if you want any more videos like this, let me know that too. Thanks. See you later.